what's up guys and girls, this is JJ here giving you an unbiased review of one of my new guitars, this 2017 Fender Duo-Sonic in Capri Orange. Now the year 2017 was offset year for Fender. They came out with a lot of new offset guitars, Fenders and Squiers, Jazzmasters, Duo-Sonics, Mustangs, and stuff like that. For a while I decided not to want to jump on the whole offset bandwagon because I don't want to be like a fanboy or anything, but I happened to come across this particular Duo-Sonic at Back Shop in Rotterdam, very close to my home, and I came back to playing it at the shop a number of times, so eventually I decided to buy it because it just plays really great. So what is this? This is a 2017 Mexican-made Fender Duo-Sonic in Capri Orange with a maple neck satin finish on the back, really comfortable to play. Slight lacquer finish on the fretboard. It's got vintage style tuners, two single coil Duo-Sonic pickups, an alder body, string through body design, so that makes for good sustain and good low end, and a 24-inch scale, because you might know this already, Mustangs and Music Masters, they were actually student models, and the Duo-Sonic was introduced in 1956 as such, and the Music Master being the single pickup version. So a lot of famous players have adapted to playing Mustangs and Duo-Sonics and stuff like that, most notably, of course, Kurt Cobain. But the Duo-Sonic has had quite a bit of a cult following of more respected players such as Adrian Belew, David Byrne of Talking Heads, Alex Turner of Arctic Monkeys more recently, and even Jim Campilongo is known to own a Duo-Sonic and play it regularly live. So I really like the aesthetic of this guitar, and I like it for its shorter scale. I didn't really like the Mustang, the Squier Bullet Mustang's scale length that I demoed last year on my channel, because the strings felt quite rubbery to me somehow. But with this particular instrument, I have no difficulty adapting to this whatsoever. I also happen to suffer from fibromyalgia, so actually playing a lightweight guitar, this is 3 kilograms with a shorter scale, actually helps me a lot when I play like 90 or 100-minute shows with this. So what I like about this guitar is obvious. Obviously it's playability, right, and its weight, and I think the looks are absolutely to die for. That's what I fell for in the first place. So a number of things I don't like about this guitar is, first up, the switch. This guitar has seen quite a bit of action already, even though I've only owned it for like 4 or 5 weeks. Played quite a few gigs with it and band rehearsals, and the switch kind of crapped out on me on the second gig, so I'll have to replace that. There's something that takes a little bit of getting used to on this guitar, which is the wiring. It's a regular tone and volume pot, but when you back off on the tone control, you actually lose a lot of volume cleanup on the guitar when you're playing with a lot of gain, like I like to do. Other than that, I think the hardware, the bridge, and the tuners are decent enough. It's very well finished, no rough edges around the fretboard or anything, and these medium jumbo frets are certainly very comfortable to play. But the pickups on this thing, the Duo-Sonic pickups, They can sound quite trebly, thin, and I like to call it a wiry sound. So they can sound really thin, which is a cool thing because it's got a really great attack for rhythm guitar playing. But as soon as you start playing single notes, it can sound a little thin and harsh. And when you back off that tone control, it doesn't help a lot because you also lose a lot of gain when you do that on this guitar. So what I did is I actually ordered some of my favorite pickups of the moment, which are tone riders, which are also in my Kaufman's Telly Strat pickups, which should drop right in. So I'm gonna swap out those pickups and the switch. Pots seem decent to me, and I'll chime back in to let you hear the difference in sound after that pickup change. I can imagine if you play pop or funk, you're going to be fine, but if you play like rock and play both lead and rhythm guitar in a three-piece band like me, these pickups are simply not going to cut it. Other than that, it's a really great playing guitar. It's a real looker. It's certainly going to turn some heads, and it's also pretty affordable at 500 euros. I didn't get a gig bag with it, but it slips right into my mono guitar sleeve, which is fine for me. So I can definitely spend the whole night playing this guitar. I love it to bits, and I reckon I will love it even more as soon as I swap out the electronics. So there you have it, an unbiased review of my Fender Duo-Sonic. So it's not perfect. There's a lot to like. You certainly get a lot of guitar for the money, but with certain upgrades, it's going to be perfect, I hope. So see you later. Take care. JJ out.